pagnanakaw, pangangalakal at pagpili ng bahagi ng power transmission lines ay pinagbabawal ng batas. Bukod sa parusang 20 taon ng pagkakabilanggo at magmumulta ng 50,000 hanggang 100,000. Maaari itong magdulot ng inyong kamatayan kapag nakuryente ka. Ang paalalang ito ay mula po sa NGCP.
The Baguio Country Club, the first and only 5-star mountain resort in the Philippines, is fully equipped and ready to welcome you back. The club has thoroughly worked on adapting to the new normal. The usage of any of the facilities and amenities of the club is governed with specific rules, regulations, and procedures in accordance to the medical, physical distancing, and disinfecting protocols. And as you return back here to your second home and make new memories with us, we assure you that at the Baguio Country Club, you do not have to worry because we can assure you that the club continuously puts great importance to the health, safety, and wellness of its members, guests, and employees.
The most beautiful design you will find ever. Great furnitures and better price. Made in Korea. Art and Furnitures. Visit us at San Luis, Bugula, Union, or contact us at 0915-1170-111. Art and Furnitures.
May panlaban na ako sa pimple dahil sa araw-araw na pet malungwer pa ng Kati Alice. Say hi to a new confidence with Kati Alice.
Hello, good morning, TJ Home Builders po.
TJ Home Builders po?
Yes po, sir.
Sir, paano po umorder online ng mga hardware supplies?
Yes po, sir. Madali lang naman pong mag-order through our Facebook page po. Punta lang po kayo sa facebook.com/tjhomebuilders at i-message nyo na lang po kami doon at meron lang pong sasagot sa inyo. So, meron po tayong indoor, outdoor, tsaka meron din po tayong for kitchen, for bathroom, at mga lightings po.
Sir, ang TJ Home Builders po ay isang tindahan na nag-o-offer po ng mga finishing material. Easy to install at mas makakatipid po sila ng oras at sa pera po nila. Mas concentrated po kami sa mga modern materials.
TJ Home Builders! We turn houses into homes!
Kapag labis pong nainitan o nausukan ng mga linya, tore at mga materyales na nakakabit dito, maaaring magdulot ito ng pagkaantala sa daloy ng kuryente. Bukod sa apoy, ang usok mula sa pagsisiga ay nagiging dahilan para ma-ionize ang hangin sa paligid ng linya ng kuryente. Ang mismong hangin ay pwedeng maging konduktor ng kuryente sa pagitan ng mga kable. Ang usok ay maaaring daluyan ng kuryente papuntang lupa at maging sanhi ng brownout. Ang paalalang ito ay mula po sa NGCP.
isang pahig ka lang.
Dahil walang out sa POW!
Thank God, it's Friday at alam naman natin na patapos na ang buwan ng Oktubre pero pupunoy namin kayo ng napakaganda at inspiring story at arangkada dito sa Cordillera, Luzon, buong Pilipinas. At ito pa rin ang tambalang nag-umapaw ang good vibes. Ako pa rin si Papa P, ang magpapasaya, magpapatuloy sa inyo ng mga istorya dito sa Cordillera, Luzon, buong Pilipinas at buong mundo. Kasama ko pa rin ang kukumpleto sa inyong magahan, si Kikay.
Naman, partner tayo, ang tambalang at
Yes.
barkadang bigay at hatid ang ngiti sa mga labi. Mga car rangers, grabe, patapos na ba yung month? Parang relasyon nyo lang ha.
Yes.
Patapos lang ha. Anyways, mga car rangers, oo nga, patapos na nga pala. Pero mga car rangers, hindi natin tinatapos yan ang Oktubre at ang linggong ito kung wala tayong inspiring guest, di ba, partner?
Speaking of inspiring guest, talagang matingkad tayo ngayon. The color of joy, ika nga nila, na talagang mamaya sa guest natin, magbibigay ng ligaya through her advocacy.
Yes.
Ang ating newly crowned Miss Baguio Tourism 2021, makikilala natin yan mamaya.
Kaya nga, partner, and you know, her passion,
Yes.
her love, her love with the community, also yung isang stand niya bilang isang nurse ngayong pandemya,
Yes, wow.
makikita at maririnig natin. Well, alam rin natin na Friday is Elections Day, di ba mga car rangers?
At ito, dadagdag pa ang ating kaalaman with our energetic attorney Elenita Julia Tabangin Kapuyan, na kung saan bibigyan tayo naman ng mga edukasyon patungkol sa mga eleksyon, kampanya, at mga dapat gawin ng mga kandidato.
Exactly. And sa mga car rangers natin dyan, let it be
Yes.
a platform for us to hear what we needed to hear para maging guide tayo. Kasi nga, thank God it's Friday kasi we have these people around us.
Yes, usapang gratitude, grateful, very thankful. Lalo na kahit sa buong nangyari na Oktubre, ang dami natin ipapasalamat sa mga guests na nagbigay sa inspirasyon, baranggayan, at ating mga ibidan na yan segment natin.
Kaya nga, partner. And sabi nga natin, hindi kami makukumpleto kung
Yes.
wala kayo. Kaya we are very, very grateful that you are sharing every bit of morning with us.
Iyon, at ito na ang ating tambalang nag-uumapaw ang good vibes at swak na swak sa inyong agahan, sa inyong mainit na kape.
Kape!
At napakasarap na sinangag, tusino, longganisa, kahit ano man yan. Dadagdag pa kami sa aming mga arangkada stories. Bubusugin namin kayo sa mga kaganapan. Di ba, Shikikay?
Naman, partner, syempre, kasama lang ang tambalang
Sipaw ng Morning Balitaktakan! Thank God it's Friday! Ito, at ang usaping pasasalamat. We're very thankful and gratitude sa ating mga nangyayari sa atin dito sa ating lugar, lalo na ngayong pandemya. Isa na dito ang ating mga good news at good vibes na arangkada stories. Di ba, Shikikay?
Yes, partner. And tama lang na kami yung partner nyo at barkada nyo sa ugahan na yan. Kasi we wanted to always also say extend our gratitude with these people, sa aming production, sa aming team that has always
Yes.
been at our back. Sabi nga nila, they have been always been our backbone. And maraming salamat mga Ka-Rangers kasi isa kayo doon.
Yun, at syempre, hindi rin mawawala ang ating mga mentors at patuloy na sumusuporta sa atin. Yan ang pagiging grateful at pagiging thankful natin ngayong araw na to, di ba?
Yes, Kabsat. And speaking of grateful
Yes.
and gratitude, we are so happy that our community-based na mga programa natin given by Dole have been approximately helping lives and community as well. There were at least an efficient number of 173 displaced vendors of Burnham Park and the night market, mga Ka-Rangers, giving them a total of around 5 million amount of money for them to be at least beneficiated in their programs, and that this was to also give them a new livelihood and provide them with new employment amidst the pandemic. So grateful tayo with this learnings and nabigyan tayo ng kahit amount to start up with a new enterprise naman.
Yes, good news yan at patuloy pa rin tayo arangkada dahil ngayong pandemya nag-uumapaw ang bayanihan at pagtutulungan dahil ang ating mga local artists ay naggrupo at gumawa ng isang fundraising. Ang ating 23 Sampaguita Creative Spaces ay gumawa ng isang spoken poetry fundraising or tinatawag nilang Slampagita and live streaming fundraiser for those affected by Typhoon Maring. At ang kanilang naipon ay pinagbili ng mga tulad ng ascorbic acid, canned goods, snacks, antibacterial soap, vitamin drink at face towel. At kasama dito ang 3 kilong bigas naman. At ito'y na-distribute naman sa mga lugar na naapektuhan ng bagyong Maring tulad ng Tuding Trail, Sitio Luneta, Antamok noong October 28, 2021. At ito nga talagang nanguna sa pamuno na talaga ng 23 Sampaguita Creative Spaces na kahit artist ang mga ito, patuloy pa rin na meron silang nagagawa. Hindi ibig sabihin wala sila sa posisyon, wala silang nasa trono ng pamamahala, pero kaya nilang magbigay ng tulong sa ating bayan.
Yun nga, partner, even though they are themselves
Yes.
struggling dahil ang turismo o ang arts, ang sining ngayon ay napakahirap dahil pandemya, they wanted to extend so much. They have find ways para pa rin makatulong. And that is one reason for us to be grateful with these platforms and these groups, di ba, partner?
Yes, oo naman. Tuloy-tuloy na natin ang good news natin dahil ang ating COVID-19 situationer ay patuloy na bumababa at tumataas naman natin ang ating recoveries. Di ba, Shikikay?
Ang saya niyan, partner, because we're ending the week at only 57 active cases. Just a small number of
Yes.
deaths of 9. However, a total of 130 recoveries, mga Ka-Rangers.
Yes, at ito nga, medyo bumaba na for the past week. Talaga nakita natin na total areas on lockdown na lang ay 5 at barangays with lockdown na 4. At wala na new lockdown order at meron naman tayong na-lift na lockdown order sa Purok 10, Bakaking Norte Sur, Purok 22, Irisan, Apugan sa Tutumas Central at konti na lang ating mga lockdown order sa Bakaking Norte ng Purok 4, 2 at Phase 2, San Luis Village ng Purok 4 and Sunflower Street at Lagoon, Lower Rock Quarry at Mariabasa ng Pakdal.
Naman, partner, and we are very, very grateful pa rin sa ating mga medical frontliners
Yes.
for extending so much of themselves, putting up their lives para lang malabanan ng COVID-19. And now, nagsimula kanina alas 8 hanggang
Yes.
2 p.m. this morning, this afternoon rather, is we have an on-site vaccination sa B1 Parking SM. UB Gym
UB Gym.
rather, Kabsat, that is covering categories from A1 to A6. And partner, requirements please?
Yes, requirements. Hindi na po kailangan ng stop dito. Kailangan po natin ng QR code at mga ID or certificate na magpapatunay na nasa kategorya kayo ng nabanggit nating A1 hanggang A6 po yan. At ang ating mga vaccine dito ay Pfizer at AstraZeneca. Ang UB Gym ay magkikater din ng second dose sa mga nakakuha ng first dose noong October 1 ng Sinovac, first dose ng October 1 din ng Moderna, at October 8 naman ng Pfizer. At dito po ay sa UB Gym ang inyong vaccination site. At sa mga nakimiss naman ng mga second dose ng Sinovac, AstraZeneca at Pfizer, punta na po tayo sa UB Gym.
Right, yan mga Car-Rangers, kaya please be ready. And again, before your vaccination, kung magplano man kayong pumunta sa vaccination site, please take care of yourselves and have yourself filled with, ayan, kumain po tayo, matulog ng maayos para we can fight our yung anong tawag nito, side effect,
effects,
no, partner
oo.
ng vaccine. Kaya mga Car-Rangers, punta na.
Yun, at talagang kulay dilaw at nag-umapaw tayo, the color of joy, di ba? Shiki, kaya na-excite na ako sa ating next guest ngayong umaga dahil talagang magpapatunay siya ng ligaya at joy na dahil sa kanya advocacy.
Yes, partner, putting her heart
Yes.
not just in the platform, in pageantry platform, but also putting it in the community. We have this morning Miss Dean Dayan Baloga Lucas, and she is the newly crowned Miss Baguio Tourism 2021.
Good morning!
Good morning! Good morning po, Papa P. Good morning, Ate Sheki. Good morning po sa lahat ng ating mga viewers sa RNG Luzon.
Wow! Iba ang bungad ni Ma'am Dean, Miss Dean, ang ating Miss Baguio Tourism 2021. Ang ngiti niya ay tulad ng ating kulay.
Yes.
Nag-uumapaw ang ligaya. Di ba, Ma'am Dean?
Yes. Ako naman po. Siyempre, mana po sa inyo.
Ayun nga talaga naman. Oo. Miss Dean, eto po, kamustahin lang namin po kayo. Bilang frontliner at nurse, kamusta kayo ngayon, pandemya?
Okay naman po ako, sir. Kasi at the end of the pandemic, doon ako nag-COVID. So, doon talaga yung hardest times for me. Pero ngayon naman, nakaka-catch up na talaga ako sa health ko, tapos sa immunity ko, since fully vaccinated na din ako. Tapos ang schedule namin, very good siya kasi we have time to quarantine. After a week of duty, then a week of quarantine. Para less ang understaffing sa areas namin.
Yun. At lahat tayo ay lumalaban. At patuloy na lumalaban ngayong sa gitna ng pandemya. Ikaw, Miss Dean, paano ka lumalaban at pinagpapatuloy ang iyong advokasya para tumulong sa bayan?
Ako naman kasi, sir, even before, nung wala pang pandemic, talagang gusto ko nang tumutulong sa tao. Kahit nung nursing student pa lang ako sa community, we have community immersions. Tapos, I see to it that I provide a program for the people. Like, for example, kahit as simple as Zumba, as simple as yung training for first aid, training them with basic life support sa far-flung areas kasi syempre hindi sila naaabot doon ng information. So, nag-create ako ng group sa aking mga nursing students din, kapwa ko nursing students, tapos nagbibigay kami ng ganyang tulong through health information and health education. Tapos ngayon naman na nurse na ako, tapos I have this platform in pageantry, I see to it that I put up a project for the people kasi since may mga sponsors naman na mas maganda and mas maganda na yung health services ipunta natin sa tao. Kasi may mga tao na hindi makapunta sa hospital. So, dapat may mga programa tayo that brings health options to the people.
Wow, indeed, talagang nakita ko na you're using your platform as nasa medical field para tumulong at kayo yung nagbigay ng bagong perspektibo ng beauty pageant na hindi lang pagandahan, kundi the advocacy itself ay naroon. Ikwento nyo naman yung mga nagawa mong proyekto bilang nasa medical field at paano ka tumutulong sa ating bayan bilang nurse.
So far po, at the beginning of this pandemic, nung nagkaroon ako ng platform nga, I joined my first national pageant. Pero hindi nga siya na-push through. But then, I started Magandang Kalusugan. And the first aim of that was to provide health education to people. That's why I have a YouTube channel, a Facebook channel, kung saan nagbibigay kami ng episodes. For example, our first episode was information about universal healthcare. And I interviewed the head of family medicine here in Baguio General Hospital. And then another, Dr. Kiliman Kuro, I also interviewed him. And then we just provide health options to the people, health informations, and we talk about different health issues para malaman ng mga tao na maging aware sila. And then, nung nagkaroon nga ako ng platform, I was crowned as the Queen of the North Luzon 2021 and the Apat Dapat Ambassador. And just recently, I was also the Miss Baguio Tourism 2021. And so I have this opportunity to finally provide health services to the people. That's why just few days ago, on October 27, we had a medical mission. I started my Magandang Kalusugan charity and we catered to 178 patients. We provided free circumcision, free medical checkups, HIV screening, and also provided free medicines, health gift packs, and also we partnered with DILG, PNP, and we provided TESDA scholarships and job opportunities, and also just teaching people about safety and health.
Wow, napaka-busy natin, Miss Dean. And putting it, kahit na busy tayo, we make sure that we extend that business sa pagtulong sa ating community. Miss Dean, gaano ka nga ba kahalaga that our car-rangers are, yun nga sinabi mo, that the community that is far from the city are educated pagdating sa kalusugan?
So, Ms. Shek, talagang important siya na yung mga tao is informed. Para kung, for example, may naramdaman sila, hindi sila mag-panic. Lalo na pag malayo sila. Actually, yung one of the communities na nagpunta kami before was 2 hours hike siya. So, ang mga tao, pag may sakit sila, 2 hours pa silang maglalakad para makapunta sa, hindi actually town, sa lugar kung saan may sasakyan na. So, dapat alam nila yung gagawin. Like, for example, kunwari, magka-landslide man, or magkaroon sila ng sakit, tapos maglalakad pa sila, syempre, dapat may yung composure nila, kalmado sila, alam nila yung mga unang lunas para pagpunta sa hospital, at least naabot pa nila yung pasyente. So, it's really important na alam nila yung gagawin nila, kahit yung mga basics lang.
Wow! Pinatunayan talaga ni Miss Dean na iba na ang mga beauty queen ngayon, na talagang ambassadress na sila ng specific advocacy na meron sa kanila. At syempre, Miss Dean, bago lahat ito, kailan ka nagsimula sa pageantry at paano ka nahikayat na sumama sa mga ganitong patimpalak?
Actually, sir, recently talaga ako nag-join din. Kasi the last time that I joined was already 8 years ago. 8 or 9 years ago. Nung nasa high school pa lang ako. Tapos nung lumipat yun, nung first year college, na-stop na talaga akong mag-join. Even nung fourth year college, wala na pageants nun. Tapos, right after graduation, right after our board exam, na-meet ko yung handlers ko. And they offered me if I wanted to join pageantry. Tapos sabi ko, I'll think about it. Tapos nung iniisip ko, yung hindrance lang naman dati kung bakit di ko makapag-join was for me to focus on my academics. Tapos naman na. So parang destiny siya. And then after nun, dapat may pageant kami after mismo. Kaso nagka-pandemic, kaya na-postpone. Actually, na-cancel siya. So matagal din akong natenga. Parang 1 year din. And then nagkaroon na nga ng opportunity dun sa first national pageant. But then it got canceled also. So parang iniisip ko during that time, hindi pala talaga dapat sa akin yung pageantry. Kasi lahat ng mga sinasalihan ko naka-cancel, napopostpone. Pero finally, nung August, nagkaroon nga ng Queen of the North Luzon. Tapos that was my first ever pageant, as regional pageant siya. As I was crowned as the Queen of the North Luzon 2021. And then just month, actually, more than a month after nun, Miss Baguio.
Yes, so there's a reason for everything ika nga nila.
Yeah.
Yes, Miss Dean. Lahat it will fall into places nga ika nga nila, di ba, Shikikay?
Yun nga, and you were destined to be put there, Miss Dean. We believe that there was a purpose, there was a drive why it was delayed. But you were destined to change something. Miss Dean, who or what was your motivation in pursuing itong mundo ng pageantry?
Yes. At nakita talaga natin na yung fire, yung gusto niya sa ating passion niya sa pageantry ay naroon at naibigay niya na hindi lang pagandahan kundi nandun yung advocacy na meron sa atin. Di ba, Shikikay?
Yun nga, and partner na narinig naman natin na yung journey niya wasn't really as a road full of roses, di ba? Rather, merong thorns yung road na yun. Kaya when you think that you don't have, a reason to do it, there should be. Miss Dean, balik tayo. Who or what was your motivation in pursuing your journey in pageantry?
At first po talaga, it was my mom. Kasi she had me when she was very young pa lang. And her dream was to become a beauty queen and to become a model. But hindi siya nagkaroon ng opportunity kasi nga kaanak siya, meron ako. So, hindi lang siya, I want to make her proud nung una pa lang. But then, when I think about it, I see the platform that pageantry can give me. Especially na nanggaling ako dun sa hirap na we cannot really afford healthcare kahit nung bata kami. So, na-expose ako sa ganung environment. Tapos nung lumaki ako, pinramis ko talaga sa sarili ko na paglaki ko at magkaroon ako ng opportunity para tutulong ako. I see to it that I care for my family for other people as well.
Wow, tama naman, Miss Dean. And we have seen it, we've heard it from you, yung genuine na purpose mo and your drive mo for this. Miss Dean, tanong naman namin, did you expect to win anything from the pageant, the recent Miss Baguio? And what was your reaction when you got Miss Baguio Tourism?
Actually po, talagang super nag-prepare kami for Miss Baguio. Yung handlers ko po especially, talagang silang nakikipag-usap sa mga designers, sa mga partners, sponsors, para maging prepared ako. And also, yun nga, yung sa gym, once lang din ako nag-gym. Kaya I was surprised na nakuha ko yung ang best in swimsuit. But then, nung una pa lang kasi, syempre may mga gatherings kami ng mga girls. Tapos, ang sinasabi nila nga na frontrunner kami ni Genesis. So, parang sa preliminary activities, nag-excel nga kami yung mga, actually yung top 10 din. So, I kinda expected na masasali ako sa top 10, pero yung sa top 5, tapos magkaroon ng crown, as big as Miss Baguio Tourism, hindi ko talaga din ina-expect kasi lahat ng girls super competitive and super deserving.
Yun. At na-excite, diba? Yung pag pinag-uusapan natin yung crowns ay napakahalaga sa mga beauty queen. Paano nyo pala hinahandle? Eto, out of the na, Naku-curious lang ako, Miss Dean, kapag sa mga ganitong mga crown. Paano nyo hinahandle itong mga crown? Inuuwi nyo po ba? At may value ba itong mga crown na to?
Pwede bang isanla?
Actually, sir, minsan lang namin siya nasusuot. Kinukuha agad ng ng Mami Leia kasi kailangan siyang ingatan talaga. But they said that they will give us a replica naman. I think pricey kasi siya, kaya hirap iuwi.
Ayun, may value pala yung mga crown. Pwedeng isangla.
Oo. And we believe, yan nga. And we believe, Miss Dean, that the value of the crown is more valuable to you because you've earned and your hard work was really on top of it.
Yes, and Miss Dean, ito ang tanong ko, as Miss Tourism, at Miss Baguio Tourism, paano mo na-advocate yung sustainable tourism natin, lalo na ngayong pandemya? Alam naman natin, ang Baguio City, kailangan niya ang turismo. Pero, kailangan din natin pag-ingatan din ang ating health protocols dito sa syudad ng Baguio.
Katulad nga, sir, yung sagot ko sa final question, how to build back better, we should really promote sustainable education to people. Kasi when the people are informed, they know what to do. And they know how to take care of our environment. And one example, sir, na ginagawa ng government natin to promote sustainable living, sustainable tourism was yung sa Irisan. Di ba dati siya dump site? Tapos ngayon eco-park na. So that's just one of the steps that the government is taking to promote the tourism of Baguio. Tapos tulad din sa sinabi ko sa final question, also we can promote sustainable tourism through green buildings, vertical gardens, uso na yan ngayon, yung pahaba na, tulad nung sa Singapore. Kasi since we don't have space anymore, yung sa horizontal spaces, since nga babundok tayo, tas may mga buildings na rin, it's better to create vertical gardens instead.
Right.
Yes, right. At ito, medyo mainit ang issue to, Miss Dean. Kapag sinasabi nating lockdowns, kailangan ba nating kapag tumataas na ang cases natin dito sa syudad, kailangan ba natin lockdown at magkaroon na tayo, bumalik na lang tayo sa agricultural aspect ng Baguio City at ng ating lugar para doon na lang mag-focus?
Actually, sir, talagang may reason din kung bakit nagla-lockdown, especially if yung medical community nag-ask sila for 2 weeks kahit huminga lang. Kasi pag tuloy-tuloy kasi yung infection rate, mas marami kasi yan, magmumultiply yan ng mas marami. But if we have space in between, like for example, a 2-week lockdown, katulad ng mga previously na ina-ask ng medical community natin, at least may pause sa mga infection rate. So hindi siya gaanong tataas. And yung rate niya is yung kaya lang ng medical community. Kasi syempre, hindi naman nadadagdagan yung medical frontliners natin ay nababawasan pa nga. So as much as possible, ibaba natin yung infection rate. So talagang it makes sense yung lockdown. Although, kasi syempre napopostpone din or napopause din ng ating agricultural side, economic side. But then, 2 weeks lang naman siya. Although, marami siyang effect. But I think the health of the people is more important. Because
Yeah.
the health of the people is also the health of the nation. So I think we should think about that.
Exactly. That is right, Miss Dean, because there should be a multiplier effect kasi pagdating sa mga virus na ganito. And that's right, putting in between spaces would certainly just keep it on track. Miss Dean, how, as a Miss Baguio Tourism 2021, how would you like naman to preserve the culture of the Cordillerans in terms of not degrading it kahit na tumaas pa ang ating turismo or bumalik pa ang ating turismo?
Oh, I'm very excited actually for that day na tapos na ang pandemic, tapos we can finally have gatherings. But natutuwa ako sa ginagawa ng government na every Sunday, yung episode is pinipray nila para sa mga local businesses. I think we should continue that and also extend it to other creatives part of Baguio City. Like for example, sa Melvin Jones, extend natin sa Harrison Road na siguro maglagay din tayo dyan ng mga stall for our weavers, for our performers, sa mga nagsusulat, sa mga nagpipaint. Kasi sobrang daming talent ng Baguio City. And I think it's time that the world see how beautiful Baguio is through our culture and through our people. So may mga ganda naman ng steps na ginagawa ang government natin. And we just continue it and we extend it to other parts as well.
Yun, very well said, Miss Dean, sa ating mga ganitong katanungan at naisagot natin. At Miss Dean, ang tanong ko po, di ba, through your, during the question and answer at yung preliminary interview ninyo during Miss Baguio 2021, nabanggit mo na you are a first-time voter. Tama, Miss Dean?
Yes po.
Yes. Ang tanong ko naman, as a first-time voter, ano po ang importansya na pumili tayo ng isang tatakbo na merong medical background or may kaalaman sa medical, lalo na ngayong pandemya?
Oh, that's very important po for me, ha? Kasi ang napapansin ko sa government natin ngayon, kulang ang representation or representative ng healthcare community sa Senado, sa Congress. So I think it's time to put more people sa government so that mas ma-prioritize ang health. Siyempre, mas alam nila kung gaano importante ang health natin. So, how can we achieve that? It's to put more people there who are capable, who have able minds and bodies to take care of the healthcare community then as a whole.
Exactly, Miss Dean. Tama. And Miss Dean, we attest to it that the source nga naman ng education is from the higher or for those that are sitting in the position. Miss Dean, we wanted to know though, which is more important in governing? Is it heart or our intellectual capacity?
I think it should be both. I really believe that it should be both. Kasi you should have a heart to care for the people and you should have compassion for the people as well as intellect to run and to lead the country. Because we really need competent leaders who know what they do and who know which direction are they gonna take our country.
Yun. At ito, pinag-uusapan natin empowerment na at kababaihan ang kailangan ipakita natin kung ano kakayahan ninyo bilang babae. How do you empower young lady na lang? Paano natin ma-inspire sila? Lalo na nasa gitna tayo ng pandemya. Paano sila magbibigyan ng kapangyarihan sa gitna ng ganitong pinaharap nating unos or problema?
Actually, just by joining pageants, I think I can already have a platform to empower young girls. Kasi just yesterday actually, we have a Christmas tree launching sa mall natin dito sa Baguio.
Yes.
Tapos maraming mga batang kapit sa akin nagsasabi na they want to be, paglaki nila, gusto din nilang mag-join ng pageants, gusto din nilang maging nurse. So I think it's one way of empowering girls joining pageants kasi ibang platform na talaga siya ngayon. And also sa hospital din talagang may mga kinikater din akong patients ng mga bata and mga babae. So I have different platforms to empower girls and I use it well. Even sa mga medical missions namin, may mga bata din doon. Tapos may mga women din na lumalapit sa akin, nagtatanong ng mga advices, nagtatanong ng mga gagawin nila pag gantong mga nangyayari, ganyan-ganyan. Tapos may mga bata na nagsasabi kung paano maging ako, ganyan. So I think na as a person, as a beauty queen, and also as a nurse, I have different platforms to promote women empowerment and youth empowerment, and I see to it that I use very well.
Right, Miss Dean, thank you. And I know we believe that the women are most empowered because they are putting not just, aesthetic, but also our heart and passion in it. Miss Dean, any upcoming activities and sino po yung mga gusto nating pasalamatan?
Ay, yes. First of all, thank you po sa pag-invite sa akin dito, Papa P and Ate Shanky. Thank you so much po. I have an upcoming activities po. Later, we have a Christmas tree village launching sa Baguio Country Club. Tapos, tomorrow, I also have an interview on my Facebook page. Tapos, I'm planning kasi magandang kalusugan charity na sana every quarterly gagawin. You can follow me on my Facebook and on my YouTube account. So, doon ko po i-announce yung mga dates ng medical mission natin. So that pag may mga gusto pong magpatuli, may mga gusto pong mag-avail ng free services natin, pwede po silang pumunta doon and mag-inquire. Also, thank you po sa lahat ng mga nagsuporta sa akin in my Miss Baguio journey, especially to my managers po, Kuya Michael, tapos for my designers, Sir Rian, Sir Enchong, for my smile, Sir Dr. Shoson sa Bonifacio Road, na may perfect smile. Charot. And also for all the designers na tumulong sa akin and nagpasuot sa akin ng kanilang mga masterpiece. And also for my hair, Ate Olivia, and also for my hairstylist, Ate Diane and Ate Riza. Thank you so much po sa lahat. And sa mga hindi ko nabanggit, I know my heart na talaga really goes out for you. And I'm really grateful to all of you po.
Wow, Miss Dean, it's a really thank God it's Friday because we are also in your behind to help you. And Miss Dean, may tanong actually for you. One of our comment is that beauty, brain, and heart winner. Anything you can't do, Miss Dean?
Anything I can't do? I can't dance.
Naman. Siyempre, doon pa rin, no? Si Miss Dean, nakita talaga natin yung puso, yung brain sa intellectual capacity niya to educate people at yung to help the community. Yung passion, di ba?
Yun nga. And Miss Dean, thank you. Maraming salamat po for giving us this time, extending your help to the community and, yung empowering women as well.
Yes. Stay pretty and have compassion dun sa puso na binibigay natin sa ating bayan. Maraming salamat at padayon, Miss Dean.
Thank you so much po. Thank you for having me.
Wow! Nabigyan tayo ng napakagandang ligaya at nag-uumapaw na color of joy at dahil sa mga advocacy at yung kwentuhan natin with Miss Dean.
Yun nga, partner. And nakita din natin that she's putting value on whatever she's doing and hindi niya binibitawan that there are people around her that she's very grateful for, di ba, partner? Kaya mga Car Rangers, hindi pa rin tayo tapos kasi alam nyo naman, today is Friday.
Yun, at marami pa tayong ibabalita dahil narito na ang mainit na kaganapan sa ating morning balita. Kaya sa aming pagbabalik, tingnan natin ang mga ito. Ito pa rin si Papa P ang magpapatuloy ng good vibes sa inyong umaga.
Siya kikay kakulitan, kakwentuhan at kakikayan nyo at ito ang tambalang
Sipaw ng Morning Balitaktakan!
echo the hearts. Let our music take you there, where star will take you everywhere, bringing music closer to your heart. Where star will take you there.
Kapag labis pong nainitan o nausukan ng mga linya, tore at mga materyales na nakakabit dito, maaaring magdulot ito ng pagkaantala sa daloy ng kuryente. Bukod sa apoy, ang usok mula sa pagsisiga ay nagiging dahilan para maayonize ang hangin sa paligid ng linya ng kuryente. Ang mismong hangin ay pwedeng maging konduktor ng kuryente sa pagitan ng mga kable. Ang usok ay maaaring daluyan ng kuryente papuntang lupa at maging sanhi ng brownout. Ang paalalang ito ay mula po sa NGCP.
Masakit ba ang likod, ang kasu-kasuan? Namimitig o masakit ang iyong kalamnan? May rayuma, arthritis o nahihilo? May stiff neck, flatulence o masakit ang ulo? Sa Pauliniment, ginhaway, garantisado.
Pauliniment, isang pahid ka lang.
Dahil walang aw sa pow!
Nagbabalik ang morning Balitaktakan. Pasadahan naman natin ang mga nagbabagang balita. Ngayong umaga, ito ang morning balita. Unang kaso ng COVID-19 sa isang barangay ng Bacon, Benguet. Naitala, narito ang balita ni Ren de Guzman.
Tala ang unang kaso ng COVID-19 sa Barangay Bago sa Bacon, Benguet. Ang pasyente ay 71 taong gulang na babae. Nakitaan siya ng mga sintomas ng nasabing sakit. Sa huling datos, 24 na ang aktibong kaso ng COVID-19 sa bayan. Samantala, sa buong probinsya, pumalo na sa 2,162 ang aktibong kaso. Nagpaabot naman ng mga family hygiene kits ang Philippine Red Cross Benguet Chapter. Sa tulong ng ilang pribadong establishmento, humigit kumulang 100 pamilya sa Bacon ang nabigyan ng tulong. Samantala, alinsunod sa IATF EID Resolution Number 72 Series of 2021, sarado ang lahat ng mga sementeryo sa bayan mula bukas hanggang ika-2 ng Nobyembre. Randy Guzman para sa Luzon Headlines.
Dumako naman tayo sa La Union. Training para sa makaragdagang swabbers isinagawa. Nagbabalik Ren de Guzman.
Una ng pamahalaang panlalawigan ng La Union at Provincial Health Office, binigyan ng training ang 75 individual sa tamang pagkolekta ng COVID-19 specimen, packaging at storing.
Sila po ay matutoka sa mga RHUs kung saan po sila assigned. Especially po yung mga nasa isolation facilities, kasi most of them are assigned sa mga facilities, sa isolation facilities. So, pag nung na-train na sila, pwede na po silang, sila na po ang mga swabbers doon sa isolation facilities where our positive ay nandun na nag-isolate.
Hangad ng pagsasanay na mapaigting ang prevention, detection, isolation, treatment and reintegration strategy ng lalawigan alinsunod sa Interagency Task Force Guidelines kontra COVID-19.
Kailangan po kasi is yung quality ng paggawa para maging okay po yung result. And of course, syempre po dahil nga po kulang-kulang po tayo sa mga swabbers, nagkakaroon po tayo ng backlog. But because of this training, may mga sa mga RHUs maging sapat na para hindi po tayo magkaroon ng backlog doon po sa mga isa-swab natin.
Sa huling datos na inilabas ng pamahalaang panlalawigan ng La Union, 36 ang naitalang bagong kaso ng COVID-19. 163 naman ang gumaling at 2 ang namatay. Sa kabuuan, 2,247 ang aktibong kaso sa probinsya. San Fernando ang may pinakamataas na bilang ng aktibong kaso na pumalo sa 771. Randy Guzman para sa Luzon Headlines.
DA Cordillera na mahagi ng tulong sa mga magsasaka ng Benguet. Charles Nicolimon nagbabalita.
Para maalalayan ng pamahalaan ang mga magsasaka ng Benguet sa pagbangon mula sa pananalasa ng Bagyong Maring, personal na inabot ni Department of Agriculture Secretary William Dar ang iba't ibang tulong sa mga magsasaka ng lalawigan.
Typhoon Maring devastated a significant part, not only Cordillera but Northern Luzon provinces, Cagayan Valley and Ilocos region. Ang rehabilitation intervention ng DACAR will be about 156 million pesos. Ito yung bibilhin ng iba't ibang agricultural inputs at pamimigay doon sa apektadong area. For those affected farmers ng Typhoon Maring, to be given 20,000 emergency loan assistance, zero interest, no collateral, payable in 10 years. So yun, 650 million. On top of that, PCIC is setting aside about 370 million pesos to indemnify those affected farmers na nasa farmers registry or even enrolled with them, PCIC.
Isa sa mga naabutan ng pautang na 20,000 pesos mula sa Department of Agriculture, si Aling Nauni. Naperwisyo ang mga tanim nito ng Bagyong Maring.
Dati po naipiktahan na po kami sa hanging habagat. But because of itong na namang latest na Typhoon Maring, nandyan po na because of soil erosion, nataganan yung mga tanim namin, nabaha, nagkaroon ng landslide, kaya talagang super affected po kami ngayon sa sitwasyong ito. Masasabi namin na hindi po naman lahat pero at least malaking tulong na po sa amin ito upang makapagpasimula kami muli sa itong nangyari na po sa amin.
Sumatotal, aabot sa 136 na mga magsasaka mula sa Blan at La Trinidad ang mga nabigyan ng Quick Response Fund. Ipinamahagi rin ni Secretary Dar ang financial assistance na 5,000 pesos mula sa Rice Tarification Enhancement Fund o RCEF.
Mayroon 7.6 billion pesos na excess tariff out of 2019 and 2020. At there would be about 1.6 million rice farmers that will be given 5,000 each. So kailangan natin ibigay ito hanggat katapusan ng taon. Sa Cordillera, 65,000 farmers, rice farmers will benefit from the 5,000 each from the rice tarification law, excess tariff. So that will be about 320 million pesos dito sa Cordillera.
Nasira yung kalahati siguro, mga kalahating palay namin nasira sa malakas na hangin. Makatulong ito sir para sa puhunan naming magpagtatanim ng palay. Maraming salamat po sa Department of Agriculture sa tulong na ibinigay sa aming mga farmer.
Masayang ibinalita din ni Secretary Dar ang naging agarang aksyon nila kontra sa smuggling ng gulay sa bansa.
We confiscate actually all those almost 500 million pesos worth of smuggled vegetables and fruits. So that's a big effort showcasing the government is serious in not allowing smuggled items. And this will give respite to our local vegetable producers na tinutulungan din namin. The fight against smuggling will continue. Hindi yan, it will be a sustained campaign against smuggling by all government agencies concerned.
Namahagi rin ang ahensya ng mga solar-powered urban aquaponics sa mga qualified beneficiaries ng Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, Cordillera. Isa ito sa mga paraan ng ahensya para lalo pang isulong ang urban gardening. Charles Nicolimon para sa Luzon Headlines.
Loves Cafe, bagong atraksyon sa Mount Costa. Yan ang kwentong ibibida ni Irish Kawili.
Coolness overload ang Mount Costa. Dahil sa angking ganda, patuloy na dinudumog ang atraksyong ito, lalo na ng mga gustong takasan ang ingay ng syudad. Ngayon, may bagong dahilan para pasyalan ang Mount Costa. Matatagpuan na kasi dito ang Loves Cafe.
In response sa COVID natin ngayon, everyone needs a good place to hang out, to study, and also to work. That's why ang sagot namin dito yung alfresco dining. That's why nakipartner kami sa Mount Costa na located sa Longlong. So we wanna detach ourselves sa city and also enjoy yung milk tea natin with the nature.
Mula sa Baguio, tinatayang nasa 15 hanggang 20 minuto ang biyahe papuntang Mount Costa. Dahil tahimik at napalibutan na magandang tanawin, swak ang Loves Cafe na kilala sa mga natural refreshing drinks sa mga naghahanap ng cool version ng work from home at online class.
Yung advantage na mag-work kayo dito and mag-study kayo, number one kasi lagi doon sa pupunta natin, of course, yung ambience. Kailangan nating ma-check if it's really nice, and don't worry kasi Loves Cafe, Mount Costa branch offers really good ambience. Yung internet namin, we are working na doon sa aming internet. In a week, meron tayong internet dito, kaya it's really a good place for you to study and also to work here.
May special offer din ang Loves Cafe sa mga bikers.
Sa ating mga bikers, we have also a promo for you. Unlimited Barako with free pandesal from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m.
Mag-iisang linggo pa lang ang Loves Cafe Mount Costa at ngayon pa lang ay binabalik-balikan na ito. Irish Kawili para sa Luzon Headlines.
Para sa makaragdagang balita, bisitahin ang aming website na rngluzon.com.
At tumutok sa Luzon Headlines.
Ako, si Paul Baldoza.
At Shekay Nakudaw.
Para sa Morning Balita.
Hear the music of the heart. Let all music take you there. The star will take you everywhere, bringing music closer to your heart. The star will take you there.
Hi, I'm Jesse Lasaten. I'm a film composer. Musar gave me a solid foundation in achieving my dreams of becoming a film composer. Taking electron organ lessons introduced me to music technology, learning basic skills that helped me get into Berklee College of Music. Graduating top of my class, summa cum laude. That very same music foundation that led me to become one of the multi-awarded film composers in our country. brings music closer to your hearts.
Maniwala sa iyong galing, abot mo ang bituin, lipad-lipad. Kaya mong lumipad.
Let the music take you there. The star will take you everywhere. Bringing music closer to your heart. The star will take you there.
The Baguio Country Club, the first and only 5-star mountain resort in the Philippines, is fully equipped and ready to welcome you back. The club has thoroughly worked on adapting to the new normal. The usage of any of the facilities and amenities of the club is governed with specific rules, regulations, and procedures in accordance to the medical, physical distancing, and disinfecting protocols. And as you return back here to your second home and make new memories with us, we assure you that at the Baguio Country Club, you do not have to worry because we can assure you that the club continuously puts great importance to the health, safety, and wellness of its members, guests, and employees.
The most beautiful design you will find ever. Great furnitures and better price. Made in Korea. Art and Furnitures. Visit us at San Luis Bugo, La Union, or contact us at 0915-117-0111. Art and Furnitures.
Isang pahid ka lang.
Dahil walang out sa POW!
Nagbabalik ang tambalang Sipaw! Ito talaga ang ating morning na magbibigay sa atin ng kaganapan sa eleksyon. Di ba, Shikikay?
Naman, partner. And I'm so excited kasi nga hindi kompleto ang barkadahan natin tuwing Friday kung wala siya.
Yes, narito na ang ating SESE Provincial Election Supervisor 3, ang ating attorney Elenita Julia Tabangen Kapuyan. Good morning!
Good morning po, Tambalang Sipaw. Good morning po sa lahat ng nanonood, nakikinig. Good morning sa lahat ng mga nanonood sa Comelec, si Senior Roger, si Judil, si Raymond, si Jeremy, si Pete. Good morning to my friend Judel, si CJ de Guzman. Good morning. Good morning, Mama, si Attorney Tabangin. At ang aking husband, si Lieutenant Colonel Kapuyan. Good morning. And pleasant, happy weekend sa lahat and happy Halloween.
Yes. At ano ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon, Shikikay?
Attorney, di ba, the election has now been into malapit na yan talaga. Actually, yung registration nga, parang it just passed by, di ba?
Yes.
Attorney, ano nga ba ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon?
Ang pag-uusapan po natin ngayon ay tungkol sa the horrors of perpetual special disqualification. Pero bago yan, i-announce ko muna na ang last day ng registration, hindi pa po natapos, is October 30. Pero 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Ngayon gusto kong mag-apologize po sa lahat ng mga gusto pang mag-register na ito na po talaga yung last at malamang hindi na mag-extend ang COMELEC. So, we take advantage of this opportunity na pinagbigyan tayo. And then yung iba pong mga tao na hindi na makakaabot pa, meron pa tayong registration po after elections. That's in preparation for the barangay elections in December 2022. So, yan po yung latest announcement namin.
Yes, ayan na. Nakaka-excited ito pag-uusapan natin. At ito na, Shikikay, ano ang ating unang pag-uusapan dito sa ating topic ngayon with Attorney Elenita?
Yun nga, Attorney, we wanted to discuss about perpetual disqualification.
Opo. Itong perpetual special disqualification, ito yung accessory penalty. Under the revised penal code, so meron tayong first slide dyan, 36 and 40, I believe, of the revised penal code. Yung perpetual special disqualification, nakasama din niya yung temporary absolute disqualification. These are accessory penalties. Di ba pag bumibili tayo ng kotse, bibili tayo ng accessories. Merong sunshade, mga yung nilalagay sa bumpers, yung mga extra lights, those are accessories. Nakakabit sila sa principal, yung product na yun na binili natin. Tulad din ng cellphone. Merong kang accessories, yung cellphone case mo, merong nakasabit-sabit, may mga stickers, accessories yan. Nakakabit sila. Ganyan din yun. Once na nakakommit ka ng offense, merong penalty yan. And merong accessory penalty na dinadagdag. So, when it comes to temporary absolute disqualification, that is only up to the term, yung penalty, the duration of the penalty, kasabay lang niya yun. Pero pag perpetual special disqualification, it is perpetual, which means it's forever.
Yes.
Okay, kailan ito nagra-rise? So, sa case number 1 natin, if you you read yung aking article sa rngluzon.com, it's about the nightmare before elections. Kasi nightmare naman talaga yan pag nangyari sa'yo. So, dear candidates, para sa inyo to. Yung first case na yan is about Halos-Hos.
Halos-Hos versus COMELEC, October 9, 2012.
2012 case yan.
Yes.
Briefly, the salient facts of this case are as follows. Itong si Mr. Halos-Hos, 2-termer na talaga yan, na pang 3rd term na niya natatakbo as mayor. But, finailan siya ng kaso under Section 78 of the Omnibus Election Code. Alam natin yon, and we have mastered that. It's petition to deny due course certificate of candidacy. Ang sinabi, he is eligible to run for office. Pero, meron pala siyang nakatagong hidden na offense na nakomit. And it was robbery in year 1969. And he was convicted year 1970. Pero during those times na yun, naka 2 terms pa siya ng mayor before lumabas yung kasong yan. So, ang allegation niya, I already served probation and tapos na yun. Pero, nung tinignan ng COMELEC ang facts of the case, merong na-accuse at na-dismiss pa nga ata because nag-issue lang ng certification that Mr. Halos-Hos underwent and completed probation. So, hindi totoo yun. Hindi pa niya talaga nasa-serve yung kanyang sentence. Pero nevertheless, ano ngayon kung hindi pa niya na-serve? Hindi yun yung point natin. The penalty of robbery for which he was convicted carries with it the perpetual disqualification as accessory penalty. So, yung penalty ng robbery is prison mayor. Ang duration ng prison mayor is 6 years and 1 day to 12 years. Kasi ang prison correctional is 6 months and 1 day to 6 years. Yan yung election offense pagka nakonvict ka doon. Pero pagka prison mayor, it is 6 years and 1 day to 12 years. So, automatic yun under the law at nakalagay dyan, if your penalty is prison mayor by operation of law, there is an accessory penalty na nakakabit dyan, which is perpetual special disqualification. Now, ano yung perpetual special disqualification? What does it carry? Number 1, forfeiture of your right of suffrage and the right to be voted for, which means you cannot run for office. Perpetually yan, kasi perpetual special disqualification. Second, ito yung dinedread of ng mga most of government employees. Forfeiture of your retirement benefits. Yan. And then meron pa yung forfeiture ng eligibilities mo. And then meron pa yung you cannot take civil service exams. Yan. So,
Hindi pwede.
grabe yun. Kasi yung mga nabibigyan ng mga ganyang parusa, mas mataas yung kanilang nagawa. Pero pag temporary absolute disqualification, mas lesser yung offense mo. And that lasts only, it has the same effect, yung 4 na binanggit ko, but it is for the duration of the penalty.
Which is usually gano'ng katagal?
Mga ano yan, kung ano yung penalty na binigay sa'yo, yun din katagal yung temporary absolute disqualification mo. For example, prison correctional yung penalty yon. You have been convicted for an election offense. So 6 months and 1 day to 6 years. Yan din yung duration ng temporary absolute disqualification mo. Pero pag perpetual absolute disqualification, prison mayor pataas, that is already forever. So forever wala kang retirement benefits, forever forfeited yung eligibilities mo, forever di ka makaka-vote, you cannot be voted for. Okay? Kaya horror yan, yung special perpetual disqualification because masyado nang natanggal yung karapatan mo na bumoto at yung mga benefits mo mawawala din.
Yan yung kay halos host, tama, attorney?
Yes.
Diba?
So ang nangyari ganito, kahit ba na sabihin niya sinerve niya yung penalty yun or na probation na siya, hindi pa rin mabubura yung kasi nandun yung accessory penalty of perpetual special disqualification. So, even if nakaserve siya for 2 years, 2 terms, yung pangatlong term dun siya natanggal. Even if he resigned. So, nag-resign pa nga siya 2 years na nandun siya sa opisina, nag-resign siya, but it does not erase yung perpetual special disqualification na accessory penalty. So, kung mapapansin nyo, si Mr. Halusos din na tumatakbo ngayon. Kasi yan yung effect.
Oo.
Okay? So, malinaw yan na if conviction for a criminal offense which carries with it the penalty of prison mayor and higher. 12 years and 1 day to 20 years. Or 6 years and 1 day to 12 years. Yan ang prison mayor.
So, yan yung effect ng perpetual disqualification para kay halos host.
Yan. Kahit ba na nag-serve ka na sa jail ng 6 years and 1 day to 12 years, yung accessory penalty nandun pa rin.
Ayun.
So it's forever.
Unang kaso pa lang yan ng perpetual disqualification. Matindi na yun nangyari kay halos, di ba, Shikaina?
Yes, so let's go to the second case na isa ring kilala nyo.
Naku, mukha nga. Attorney Carpio Morales versus Binay. And recent lang to, November 10, 2015.
Apo, if you remember, yan yung pinag-uusapan natin tungkol sa Aguinaldo case. Maalala nyo na yung cut-off date natin is April 12, 2016. All those na na-elect ka, kahit may misdemeanor ka or misconduct which occurred at a prior term, and then you are re-elected, your sins are forgiven. So because of the vote of the people and they know that you have committed such misconduct, you are clean ulit. Kasi pinatawad ka na. Yan yung condonation doctrine or the Aguinaldo doctrine. But sa Carpio Morales versus Binay, which is 2015 case, inano na yun. Inabolish na yun. So no longer applicable. Okay? So wala na siya. But Itong nangyari kay, briefly, ang facts of the case are as follows. Ito po yun, ha. Si Mayor Junjun Binay was accused of plunder and violation of Graft and Corrupt Practices Act, which is Republic Act 3019. Ang ginawa, yung parking space daw po na 5 phases sa Makati City Hall. So ang sabi niya, sa first 2 phases, phase 1 and phase 2, hindi naman daw niya term yun. So, hindi ako liable. Okay, phase 3, 4, and 5, ako na yung mayor. But, I was re-elected in the 2013 election. So, wala na ako dyan. I am already forgiven. Yun ang sinabi niya sa Aguinaldo Doctrine. Doon sa kasong yun, finally, sa wakas, na-abolish ang Aguinaldo Doctrine or Condonation Doctrine. Pero di ba sinabi ko sa inyo, kung maalala nyo, if the elections falls before yung cut-off date natin na 2016 April 12, okay yan, papasok ka sa Condonation Doctrine. Kaya lang kasi, ang ano niyan is, ang penalty na binigay ng ombudsman dyan is dismissal. Dismissal na merong kaakibat na perpetual special disqualification. Yun ang problema. So, kahit ba pasok ka, kahit okay ka sana doon sa condonation doctrine which occurred before, wala na rin yun. Kasi hindi ka na rin makakatakbo because of the perpetual special disqualification. So, yan yung effect niyan. If you notice, yung mga ate niya ang tumakbo. Di ba? Wala na siya. Kasi wala na yun dahil nandun yung perpetual special disqualification. Yan yung effect niyan. So, yung problema kasi doon sa nangyari, doon sa anomalies daw, wala daw architect's plan at wala daw publication. Yun yung nangyari doon sa parking lot na kinonstruct nila na 5 phases sa Makati. Tapos siya yung tamang mayor na nandoon noon. Yan yung nangyari. And umabot siya ng Supreme Court at yan yung decision. So, there is perpetual special disqualification na hanggang ngayon, it will hound you. So, 2 tao na yon, Salosos and Binay Jr. So, punta tayo sa next case.
Yes, kay Maturan versus Comelec, March 28, 2017.
Okay, 2017. Pabago tayo ng pabago ng kaso, ha? 2017. So, itong si Mr. Maturan, he filed for a certificate of candidacy. Pero, lumampas na yung election, 2010 yun, 2010, hindi siya nag-file ng Statement of Contributions and Expenditures. So, sa yun. And which is required, which should be filed 30 days from the date of the elections. Diba? Of course, you have ample time to do that. Yung lahat mga resibo nyo, i-collate nyo, then you accomplish the forms. So, anong nangyari? Hindi siya nag-file. But, okay, the Comelec found out and he was required to pay the fine of 15,000. Oh yes, I already paid 15,000. O, sa next elections, noong 2013, tumakbo ulit siya. Pero, nag-withdraw siya. So, nung next elections, 2013, 14, 15, 16, tumakbo ulit siya. May nag-file na ng case at sinabing you cannot run for office because you are disqualified and you are perpetually disqualified to run for public office because you have failed to file your SOSE or Statement of Contributions and Expenditures for 2 times. Di ba nakalagay sa Republic Act 7166, Section 14, if the candidate fails to file SOSE 2 or more times, they will be perpetually barred from holding public office to run for public office. So you are barred. Ngayon, ito, ang contention niya. Pero oo nga, na hindi ako nag-file talaga, totoo, 2010. I did not file. Pero I paid the fine of 15,000 pesos. So okay na ako dyan, clear. Then nung 2013, nag-file ako pero I withdrew. O di equivalent na rin yan sa natalo, so bakit ako kailangan mag-file? Ngayon, if you recall, meron tayong Pilar case which is a 1995 case, Pilar versus Comelec, which we discussed in line with the SOSE, yung discussion natin dyan. The law does not distinguish if you file a SOSE ang sinabi lang dyan, all candidates must file a statement of contributions and expenditures on or before the 30th day from the day of the elections. Hindi sinabing all those who won and all those who lost. All those who won and those who lost must file. Hindi sinabing those who withdraw are exempted. Walang sinabi. Which means all candidates. Because the law does not distinguish, we must not distinguish. Therefore, kahit nag-withdraw ka, you are required to file. Okay, so wala ka pa rin dyan. Doon sa 2010, you did not file but you paid fine. 2013, you filed a COC but you withdrew. And you are required to file SOCE. That's equivalent to 2 times na magkasunod. And therefore, you are perpetually barred from running for an elective public office. Yan. So, ilang grounds na yon? Yung perpetual special disqualification. Number 1 is halosos, conviction of a crime which carries the penalty of prison mayor and up. Second, Carpio Morales. Yung penalty mo is dismissal which carries with it the accessory penalty of perpetual special disqualification. Third, yung maturan. You did not file SOCE na magkasunod 2 consecutive times, 2 times or more, you are barred. And the penalty is perpetual special disqualification. Right. So yan, let's go to the last case.
To complete that, no, attorney, we have Dima Pilis versus Comelec, and that is just right after the last case that was April 2017 naman.
Yes, bago din yan. Itong si Joseph Dimapilis, nung 2019 was ikagawad sa isang barangay. So kagawad siya. Then nung 2010, nanalo siyang kapitan. So, punong barangay na siya. Punong barangay. Or CAP, tawag sa kanila. And then, meron siyang mga kinumit na anomalies nung 2009. So, habang pending yan, nung 2010, di ba nanalo siyang kapitan? Pending, nanalo siya, nag-serve siya. Natapos na yun. So, nung 2013, nanalo na naman siya. O, yun. Pero, biglang lumabas ngayon yung decision that noong 2009, when he was just a kagawad, that he is liable for grave misconduct. O ito ha, tatandaan nyo, hindi ka lang pwedeng, it's not only conviction of a criminal case, dismissal, yung mga ganyan o kaya failure to file SOCE, that you can be yung perpetually barred from running into public office, elective public office. Pwede rin yung conviction of an offense which is grave misconduct. Ano daw yung grave misconduct? Pero dapat mag-interview kayo ng taga-civil service. Ha? Pero yung grave misconduct generally is yung willful or deliberate intent to violate a law or established rules and includes corruption. O yun ha. Then baka ang question nyo, kasama ba yung immorality doon? Gross immorality? Yes. Hindi pa. Kasi yung gross immorality, may suspension muna siya. Bago siya, yung second offense mo is magiging dismissal. Ngayon, it carries with it, kapag dismissal ka na, lalo na sa grave misconduct, it carries with it the accessory penalty of perpetual special disqualification. So, ito yung nangyari kay Mr. Dimapilis. I cannot be held liable anymore, Aguinaldo Doctrine. And second, tapos na-serve ko na yung term na yun eh. 2 terms na nga ako. I'm beginning to serve my 3rd term. Yung pangalawang term niya as punong barangay, pangatlong term ko na to as a public official. Tapos, isa-serve ko pa yan. Isa-serve yung penalty. Ang sabi ng Supreme Court, that penalty can no longer be served. Kasi nga, lampas na. Nung kagawad pa siya, nung 2009, na dapat dismiss ka or terminated. Ang problema, meron kang kaakibat na perpetual special disqualification. And therefore, it redounds to not your benefit, but to your prejudice na you will be removed. Yun, because nandyan yung perpetual special disqualification na hindi mamamatay. Ngayon, the question is, anong exception nun? Can that be erased from my life kung ako man yung na-convict doon? For example, ang sabi ng Supreme Court sa, I think, Carpio Morales versus Binay, somewhere there na nakasulat, that can be, pwedeng ma-erase yan kung ipardon ka ng president. Because we do not see why not na hindi ka pwedeng mawalan ng kasalanan because the president can pardon crimes, commission of crimes. So, yung accessory penalty na ganyan pwede for as long as nakalagay sa pardon mo. Na nakalagay, it includes the accessory penalty of perpetual special disqualification na pinatawad ka. So, kasama yon. Pero kung hindi ka naman nakakuha ng pardon, mabubuhay pa rin yan kahit napatawad ka na, kahit na-re-elect ka na, kahit na tapos na yung term na yon at na-serve na, kahit sinerve ko na rin yung penalty, nandun pa rin yung perpetual special disqualification. Kaya very dangerous yan. That's why it's a horror or nightmare before elections.
Ayun, ingat-ingat pa rin sa mga kandidato. At bilang attorney Elenita, ano po mga mensahe natin sa mga tatakbong kandidato sa mga ganitong pwedeng makuhang disqualification?
Ang mensahe ko sa kanila is mag-ingat.
Yes.
Yes. Una, basta tandaan nyo yung sinabi ko, yung halos-hos, conviction of a crime, which carries with it the penalty of prison mayor and higher. Pagka prison mayor and higher na yan, meron niyang perpetual special disqualification. Iwasan nyo ring mag-commit ng mga offense of plunder at saka violation of Graft and Corrupt Practices Act, which is Republic Act 3019. Dahil pag dismissal yan, meron ding perpetual special disqualification na accessory penalty. Punta tayo dun sa maturan. Mag-file kayo ng SOSE nyo kasi pag 2 beses na yan na hindi kayo nag-file, perpetual special disqualification din yung mangyayari, yung bibigay na penalty. And then yung last, yung kay Dimapilis, yung mga crimes nyo na previous, ihahound pa rin kayo niyan hanggang sa present. Kung hindi, dapat hindi ayusin. Wag nyong i-commit. Wag nyong i-commit talaga. Oo. So, nakita nyo yung 4 na kasong yun, very significant yun. So, tatandaan nyo, Halos-Hos, si Carpio Morales, si Maturan, and then the last is Dimapilis. Huwag nyong gagayahin ng mga to. Dahil tignan nyo, hindi na sila makaran for public office. Kung passion nyo pa naman yung tumatakbo kayo, naku, wag kayo mag-commit ng corruption or any, yung grave misconduct, magfo-fall siya sa grave misconduct, which also includes immorality.
Yun. Ito nga, attorney, may nagtanong din, pero hindi it's all about the perpetual disqualification. It's all about yung election natin ngayon. Ano po requirements pag 2 beses po ba diretso sa... ano pong requirements pag 2 beses na hindi nakapagboto? Pwede po ba diretso sa COMELEC para makapag-update po para makaboto ulit?
Kung 2 beses kayong hindi naka-vote, ang resulta niyan is deactivated. Deactivated na ang inyong record. So magkasunod yan. Pupunta kayo sa COMELEC office to apply for reactivation. So yun yung ano nyo. Meron kaming online reactivation. So mag-download kayo doon sa COMELEC, www.comelec.gov.ph.
Mabilis lang po ba yun, attorney, no?
Meron noon kasi nagagawa naman nila, kaya lang you really have to appear for biometric staking kung kailangan mong i-update yung records mo. Kaya dapat bumoto kayo palagi. Kasi kung twice na magkasunod dyan, ang resulta niyan is deactivation. So you have to apply for reactivation. Huwag kayong magre-register ulit. Kasi pag nag-register ka, double registration na yun, kakasuhan ka naman ng double registration. When we say reactivated, deactivated, it means na dormant yun. Parang sa bangko. Yung hindi ka na nag-withdraw, nag-deposit sa iyong account, it becomes dormant. Nagiging ganun din sa amin. Kaya kailangan i-update mo yon. Sa amin, you have to reactivate. Yung registration mo still exists. Pero ibubuhayin lang namin. Re-resurrect. Re-reactivate. Yes, reactivate.
Ayun, ito, napakahalaga na malaman natin yung perpetual special disqualification at maraming salamat, attorney, sa 4 na kaso na to na ibigyan natin kaalaman ang ating mga ka-Rangers. Any update natin or upcoming announcement naman, attorney?
Opo, yung last namin na date ng registration is October 30. 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So, pasensya na po doon sa mga pumipila ngayon. Lahat tayo pare-pareho mga iniisip natin. Meron pang nangungulit na gustong sumingit. Hindi na namin pinagbigyan. Pasensya na. Actually, head of office pa yung gustong sumingit. Pero kasi pinagbigyan na sana namin 2 weeks ago na pumunta siya ng after office hours. Dahil head of office naman kasi ang problema, kinancel niya. Pagkatapos ngayon, mangungulit na naman sa amin, gusto niya. Ang problema kasi ito pinagbigyan na nga kayo na pwede kayong sumingit because head of office kayo. Ang problema, on your own time pa gusto nyo. Mahirap yun. Kasi kitang-kita tayo ng mga tao at sisingit kang ganyan. Mahirap.
Yes.
So,
At
maintindihan nyo sana
Oo.
na nahirapan kami dyan. Kung sana kasi OB kasi ako mula nung July 2019 hanggang ngayon, hindi naman pwede yun kasi nung July 2019, we already started with registration. Although, nagkaroon tayo ng mga suspension because of the lockdown.
Yes.
Pero tuloy-tuloy yan. 2019, 2020, 2021. Nag-extend pa tayo for 1 month. Di nyo pa rin nagawa kasi OB kayo araw-araw. Wow, believe na ako sa agency nyo. So, every time, tinatawagan kami, gusto nilang sumingit. Kawawa naman yung mga taong nakapila na gusto nyong sumingit.
Ayun.
So, pantay-pantay tayong lahat. Pagdating sa ganito sana, kung pinagbigyan naman kayo, grab that opportunity. Pag hindi, pumila na lang kayo kasi pasensya na talaga. At pare-pareho tayong lahat ng iniisip na gusto natin mag-transact on the last day.
Yun lang. At ingat-ingat pa rin po tayo at observe physical and health protocol natin. At i-grab na natin opportunity kapag nabigyan tayo ng chance.
And then our Elenitas notes.
Elenitas notes po natin ngayon. Ang sabi, sometimes we believe that we have won, but in reality, we have lost. Wow.
Yes. So, believe nila sa mga kasong pinesend ko sa inyo na pwede pa silang tumakbo. Pero the horror is, kaya nga Halloween ngayon, they can never run anymore because of the perpetual absolute disqualification.
Yun. At maraming salamat, Attorney Elenita Julia Tabangan Kapuyan.
Happy Halloween po sa lahat.
Yes, happy Halloween din po sa inyo. At Shigikay, isa na namang araw ang natapos kahit ito nga, buong Oktobre, ang dami nating natutunan.
Definitely, partner. It has been a great way for us to end this week. And mga Car Rangers, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Be thankful, be grateful because there's always a reason to, di ba, Kabsat?
Yes, at ito, maraming salamat pa rin sa ating mga sponsors, NGCP, Misor, Teaching Builders, Baguio Country Club, Lemony Hotel, Loves Cafe, at Sangyo Pocha Studio Coffee.
Naman, partner, hindi papahuli ang PAW dahil sa PAW wala ng AW. And Ayan. Oo. And of course, we also have Lorma Medical Center, yan ang balita ngayon, Pines Estate Gaming Corporation, and napakasarap na may manoks.
Yun, at ito pa rin, ang ating tambalang nag-uumapaw, ang ating good vibes, diba? Dahil undas na at patuloy na. Undas na next month, oo. Wow, so ang bilis ng panahon, no? At ngayon, bibigyan namin kayo ng update pa sa mga karagdagang schedule for our undas sa susunod at bukas sa ating mga iba't ibang update pa sa Luzon Headlines.
Right, Kapsat. Let's all be grateful. Maraming salamat mga Car Rangers. Siyempre, kakulitan at kakwentuhan nyo, Shakikay.
Ako pa rin si Papa Pia, magpapatuloy sa inyo ng Arangkada Stories dito sa Cordillera, Luzon, Pilipinas. Ako, si Papa P at ito ang tambalang Sipaw ng Morning Balitaktakan.